Hey everyone, in this video I will show you and talk about how to actually change and customize your banner image with your Shopify store. So the banner image is basically what's going to be the first thing people see once they actually get into your store. So you should really try to make it look as nice as possible for people to attract people really. So today I will show you step by step how to actually customize it to your liking depending on what you want. So what type of image or banner image that you want. So we've got plenty of options to go through, and I will show you each size for the specific uh the specific style that you want to go for basically. So if I go to my online store here, I have this banner here. So this example, so I'm going to do exactly like this again and show you exactly how to do it, just so you know how to go about it. So before we get started, this I will show you from this website, tinyimage.com, the dimensions and size for each style of image. So if the one that I had was the image with text overlay, but you can do multiple things. You can do a Shopify logo if you want, which is really can work well. You can do product images, which I don't think that should be for the banner really, but you can do Shopify logo or this one that I have. I highly suggest this one to be honest. And then if you just choose whichever one that you want here, you can just see the size in pixels, and that's what we need. We need the information about the size. So once we got that, we move to our next step. So this next step, you can go about it in any different way. As long as you get a picture, a horizontal picture, you're good to go. So if you have a picture that is a horizontal, great. If you don't, you can just use any platform that provides free pictures. For example, on Splash. If you want, you can just type in, for example, waterfall, and then from waterfall, we will do a specific thing here. We go to orientation on the top right, and then we make sure it's landscape because we want to pick images that are more horizontal than vertical. So we get the whole image within our Shopify store. So if we just find one right here, if we just go ahead and pick this one, for example. So Joshua, thank you for this image. We simply just download it. But we're not done yet because we want to, this is the image that I had. So I'm just going to put it on desktop. So we want to resize it to match the size that we talked about here. So the next step is going to be using a resizer. For this example, I will also be using Canva, which is free. And it's going to be much easier for us. So if you just go to whatever website you want or Canva for this example, you can just click on create a design. And then from there, you can just go ahead and create a custom size right here. In here, you will need to insert the details that we got. So for my specific example here, my image type is image with text overlay and it's 1800 by 1000. So I will use this number. If it's a Shopify logo that you want, you will go 450 to by 250. So mine is 1800 by 1000. So let's just put that in 1800, and then here just 1000. Make sure it says pixels here, px. We don't want anything else because this is the so in pixels. So we need to make sure it's the same. And then afterwards, we just click on create a design. Now it's just going to create a empty canvas with the size that we asked it to create. And now that we have this, we just go to elements, or we go to uploads, my bad. From uploads, we will need to just click on upload files and obviously upload the image that we have that we want to use for our shop. Okay, so just give it a sec. and then we just click on it. And then from here we have it in the middle, but it is not fully sized yet. So we need to drag this to the corner, the top left corner, and this to the bottom right. So it matches, and it's going to tell us when it does. So right there. So if we just see it from here, if we just align it, we can align it to the page. Make sure it's correct. Let's see the canvas. Yes. If we just put it right there, this should be good. So you can see the size exactly when you see the number down below. You can see it's now 1800 and around 8000. So this should be good to go. So if this is exactly what you want and you're happy with it, you simply just click on share and then you just download it. And there's going to be one last step before we finally upload it to our Shopify, which is just make it a little bit smaller because we don't really want our Shopify store lagging. You need to make sure always that your Shopify store speed is high and it's not going to lag and slow down. And with a bunch of gallery images, banner images, videos maybe, products, that kind of stuff, it's actually going to cram up the store for you and it's going to lag quite a bit. So we don't really want that. So now that we have downloaded the image here, we can just simply we have it here. Okay, so now let's make it smaller because right now if we just go to properties, we will see it's 235 megabytes. We don't really want that. We can make it smaller without losing quality. So to do so, we just go ahead and visit another site or just type in tiny png. And you should see a panda here. So tinypng.com right here. This website, you can just upload any image and it's just going to make it smaller for you without really losing quality. So we can just drag and drop over to tiny URL. So we can just grab our images, drop it over here, and then you just give it a minute and it should be done. We just click on download all and it's going to give you a zip file. We can delete the previous image and we can just extract here. And now that if we see the properties for the image, you will see that it is 600 and something kilobytes instead of megabytes, which is crazy. So if it even tells us it reduced the size by about 73%, which is really nice. So now that we have the final product when it comes to our picture, if we just go to downloads here, we can just see this is we can just rename it banner image and send it to desktop. Boop. Okay, so we have banner image here. Now let's go back to our Shopify store. From our Shopify store, we just go to our themes, click on customize, and then we should find the block image banner. From image banner, you should find either empty or you have a previous image where you can just click on edit or add image. And then from here, you will just need to, this is reviewing. No, I need to just change. I'm sorry. You just click on change if you have a image. And we can just select from library where we can obviously add our image here. So banner image right there. And we just wait for it to upload and then we can be done with our task here. So we just click on done. And here we go. We have our image the way we like. And a few extra things that you also can do. So I have this as small. You can see it's a little bit on the left. You can see a lot more to the picture. But I personally selected the small option. If you go to underneath image banner here, under the image where we just upload that, we will find banner height. So I have it on small. I think the original size is going to be medium or large, which you can change and you can see how different it's going to be, which is really nice. So you can just play around with banner height. You can play around with the opacity and other things here where you can just change the color scheme. and that kind of stuff. So it's very kind of, it's simple. You just need to know really the dimensions here, the size for your specific needs, and then you just create an image with that size. Make sure it's not too big, and you're good to go. You can just upload it, and you will have a few options to play around with an image banner here. So I hope this video helped you and showed you exactly how to do whatever you came here to learn how to do, and thanks for watching.